right, guys. Fula coming to you with another commentary slash video. Um, I don't know, man. You just come across things every single day, and you have to ask yourself, like, is this really real? What is going on? Right? You're like, okay, is this really real? Is this really happening? Right? Um, So I want to bring a hadith. You know how I like to start with these hadiths first. I love to start with the hadiths first of Nelado alayhi salatu salam, because I think that is the reference point that most of us should be looking at when it comes to, like, I'm just speaking for Muslims. Um, that is the reference point that in which we should be looking at as Muslim men, especially, definitely Muslim men. So the thing is that um, there was a hadith, and I'll read it. It was I'm going to read the hadith first. Bismillah. An Jibril ibn an Jabir an Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam ara amrati fa'ati amratihi Zainab wa hiya tamasi minayati laha faqadiya hajati hajatihi thumma karaja illa ashabihi فقال إن أمراتي تقبل في صورة صورة شيطان sorry شيطاني وتبير في صورة شيطاني فإذا أبصر أحكم أمراتي فليت أهله فإن ذلك يرد ما في نفسه. So what this translates to is that Jabir reported that Allah's Messenger, alayhi salatu salam, saw a woman. Then he came to his wife Zainab, who was tanning leather, and fulfilled his desire. Then he went out to his companions and said, a woman comes in the form of a devil and goes in the form of a devil. If one of you sees a woman, let him go to his wife, for that will repel what he feels in his heart. So what he's basically saying is that of course we're supposed to be loyal to a spouse if there was a spouse that would be worth being loyal to. That's the first thing. Number one, we're supposed to be loyal to a spouse if there was a spouse that was worth being loyal to. The thing is we are created weak. You know what I mean? We understand that. But we can cultivate different things, right? To make us actually strong. Now, the thing is I want to actually see I want to actually go into something though about the use of the word devil. You know what I mean? So there are many how should I say, meanings for Arabic words. One Arabic word may have a lot of meanings. You know what I mean? Now, what what shaitan means in this meaning is that it's a rebel among jinn, mankind, beast, and everything. And that was written by Al-Tabari, rahmatullah alayh. Now, with that, we can see that today with modern women, right? In essence, if we want to use that definition, modern women are shaitan, right? Because they rebel against natural order, they rebel against men, they rebel against their own, basically, human nature, and we see the results, okay, of it. So also what this hadith means is that it's meant for a woman who is comes out of her home in an unchaste manner, seeing whom she can stir the emotions of men in. And what do we see? You know, many women, TikTok, Instagram, showing off their bodies. And, you know, because they're showing off their bodies, they're looking to stir something up with men, right? That's what they're looking to do. They only want the man's validation, though. They don't necessarily want the man, you know. And this is only used for women who come out in an unchaste fashion, you know. That's all it is. It's used for women who just basically come out in an unchaste fashion. We are going to be tempted. Don't get it twisted. But it's a natural inclination. We understand that. Okay? But we understand also that when a woman does that, it facilitates evil. And so when a woman facilitates this kind of evil, she's going to be called a devil. You know, I hate to say it, but, you know, most modern Western women, you know, they facilitate all types of evil. So, I mean, I hate to use this word, but you can call them devils, you know, in that sense of the word. Now, it doesn't, and what needs to be said about the hadith too, it doesn't degrade women, right? But it degrades the behavior of women, which most modern Western women exhibit today. You know, most modern Western women exhibit this kind of shaitanic behavior. You know, there's no doubt about this, right? So with that being said, when we have this, like, the solution that, you know, women have taken by riding the carousel, opening their legs to anybody, and just basically being like thought pockets, right? It's created havoc. We understand that, right? For the institution of family, definitely, but just society at large, you know. When societies give in to what the Western woman does, we see the results of it, and we're seeing it play out before our very eyes. Let's look at a couple of examples of these shaitanic women. Now, I came across this on TikTok, and I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Craziest stats that I learned while watching Manosphere.
Let me see. Okay. I'm trying to find it. I need a search. I'm looking.
As a man, the woman you choose is a huge representation of you. If you're going to introduce her to people, yes. That's my chick.
Okay, here we go. I have to go to her page because she won't let nobody download her videos, and there's a reason why she won't.
You may not want to hear this, but
okay. So let's look. she doesn't even look like a woman anyway. You know, no disrespect, but she doesn't look like a woman, and she's overweight, as we see. But let's listen to what this shaitan has to say.
Hey guys, so I'm making this video because I'm just so pissed off. I'm tired. I'm tired of generation of men. I'm fucking tired. I don't even think I ever want to date again. This shit crazy. It's like you give the best version of yourself and you get dogged. The more you give, the less they appreciate. The more you do, the more they want. What the fuck is going on with y'all guys? Like, what's up? Like, God, what's going on? This version of men is not it. This generation of men and the version you just sent out to us, oh God, no, take them back. Because this ain't it. What's up, guys? You got hard.
So, you look at her. Number one, she has a deep-ass voice. You know, that's the first thing. Like, imagine waking up to that one day, like, hey, wake up. Number two, she's out of shape, and she's saying that she's the best version of herself. You know what I mean? There's other video. I'm not going to show her videos, but there's other videos. Maybe you can see the thumbnails of her. Obviously, she's an overweight woman filled with tattoos. Okay. Number three, the guys that she's attracted to, or let's just say the guys that she attracts, are going to be the way that she's explaining. But let's continue.
Hard-working women like me with careers, not jobs, careers. Their own apartment. Beautiful, because I'm a pretty woman. Beautiful inside and out, and more inside than out.
So, again, self-validation. You know, usually when someone has a certain quality about themselves, they don't have to tell you that quality exists in them. It's usually just is reflective through their actions and reflective through their mannerisms, reflective through their demeanor. They don't have to tell you they're a good person. They don't have to tell you that they have a good personality in and out, you know, and they don't have to tell you that they look good from the inside and the outside. That usually just reflects, but, man, what can we say? What can we say? But let's continue.
I love unconditionally. I'm non-judgmental. I don't discriminate nobody. I love all. And what do I get back? Lies, deception, heartbreaks. Yo, if I get 10% of what I dish out, I'll be a billionaire. Just 10% of what I dish out. Guys, y'all gotta do better, man. This shit is whack out here, bro. 2022, this generation of men is garbage. You got grown men as well as young guys. Just want to live la vida loca. Want some fucking shit.
No, you just got young guys and old guys who are just living the way that they are given to live, basically. Okay? They know how females operate, so they're retaliating and fighting fire with fire, you know? Because at the end of the day, it's very difficult to weed out a good one from a bunch of hyenas. And if you say what you are, if what you say is true, then you shouldn't have this issue. But I doubt it's true.
Structure, no foundations built, just playing straight up games. But you know the bad part of all that, guys? For y'all little playboys, that at the end of the day, y'all be them same niggas that age by your damn selves. Without a female to rub your back, accompany you to the doctor, check on you to see how you doing, cook for you, tend to your needs. Why? Because y'all dogged women all your lives. So at the end of the day,
she's speaking about herself, by the way. You know, anytime someone has that deep of a voice, just understand that, you know, there's some past history with her. And that past history includes a lot of knuckle babies. Okay? So right now she's speaking about herself. And she's trying to put the blame on guys who are still playing the games in the past that she used to play, and now it's the guy's fault with the games that were played before. You know, that's basically in essence what she's saying. Let Let me go back real quick.
Hey guys, discriminate nobody, I love all. And what do I get back? Do better, man. This shit is whack out here, bro. No structure, no foundations built, just playing straight up games. But you know the bad part of all that, guys? For y'all to play damn selves. Without a female to rub your back, accompany you to the doctor, check on your damn self. Y'all gonna age by yourselves. Y'all so ungrateful, man. This generation ain't it. Y'all gotta step your game up, guys. Matter of fact, stop gaming. Hey guys.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna look at you one day and say, damn.
You don't fall out of love. You can reject love. You can run from.
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because that asshole is finally someone else's problem. Don't cry because it's over.
So you see basically how she is.
You were meant.
Let's go ahead and look at some more shayateen that I have came across. And we can just get into it. Now this was in Texas. And you have to ask yourself, what Neilanu alayhi salatu salam called them devils if he was walking this earth right now? Walking this physical plane? Just ask yourself that question, please. Now let's look at this one. Who said that? But let's look at what she has to say. So you read that, right? She's a 10, but has 4 kids by 4 different men. Huh. Imagine that. Wow. Does that sound like someone you would want to, like, marry? Or does that sound like someone you would want to pass around? Just be honest. It's okay. Now let's look at this. You had a Pookie do it in a public place. And unfortunately, he was eating the posterior of the woman. But the neighbor wasn't having that. But let's look at it.
You want to live in the city.
And she was fat at that, you know.
Live in the city.
Fat. I'm gonna be honest, most pieces are fat and overweight, you know. Majority of them are. And those same ones who are fat and overweight are they accept me as I am Keisha. But let's look at one more and see what she says.
Ladies, if there's any advice I can give you, be a hoe. Like, I promise you, being a hoe is not going to stop you from finding a man in your dreams.
So, you heard that, right? You heard what she said, right? I want to know, guys, what do y'all think of that? She basically said that you can ride the carousel, right? Pookie, Ray Ray, Tyrone, Chad, they can ride the carousel, and a good guy is going to be waiting in the finish line. She left out the point that the guys that she was getting dug out by are the guys of her dreams. That's the part she left out.
If anything, it's going to help you find the man of your fucking dreams. Men love hoes. I don't know what the fuck it is, but think about it. Anytime.
I don't know what kind of men you encounter, but men who are maybe degenerate love them, right? Maybe men who are untraditional love them, right? And perhaps maybe men who don't really have any prospects in getting any feel good love them. So I can understand those kind of men, but men who tend to have their stuff together, or who are getting their stuff together, don't want hoes.
Time you've ever been cheated on, it wasn't with a girl that was just, sitting at home on the couch or whatever. Your man likely cheated on you with a hoe. So, with that being said, men love hoes. Be a hoe, you'll find the man of your dreams. I promise.
There you have it.
Ladies.
So, would you describe her as like a queen, shea butter, princess, my black queen, my black goddess, or would you describe her as a shaitan? Me personally, you already know the answer for me. I don't even need to say the answer. I mean, why would I say the answer? You guys you already know. Like, I don't need to say the answer, guys. You already know how I feel about that. But with that being said, y'all leave your thoughts and y'all leave your comments on it. And yeah, Fuga signing out. Enjoy.